Hello guys, so I am back with this book from the author of Eat, Pray, Love. If you don't know about it, it is that movie I was thinking. It's about a woman who went to Bali, Indonesia, and Italy, and she basically needed a break from life. She didn't have any boyfriend. She had a lot of money saved up, but she's like, you know what, I'm gonna travel. And of course, you don't need to travel to find yourself. But if I would say it was just a break, a relaxation time where she was able to just live. One of my favorite scenes from this movie, don't skip. One of my favorite scenes was when she went to Italy and she just was sitting in a barber shop because she met a friend there. They sit in barber shops. And the guy was like, you Americans don't know how to just sit and enjoy life. Like, everything is like you gotta be working, you gotta be doing something. And there was like this Italian phrase for just sitting back and like enjoying. So that was really it. And of course, she donated to a woman in Bali, Indonesia, who was escaping her husband's abuse, and she wanted to do her own organization to like help people in Indonesia. And she was like, yeah, but I don't have money. And then at the end, she donated to her. So I like that whole charitable giving thing. Like, a lot of more people need to be angel investors. So let's get into this book. It's about motives and how, okay, you are not required to save the world with your creativity. This is page 98. Your art not only doesn't have to be original, in other words, it doesn't have to be important. It also don't gotta be important, okay? And it's okay if your work is fun for you, is what I'm saying. Oh, it's also okay if your work is healing for you, or fascinating for you, or redemptive for you, or maybe it's just a hobby that keeps you from going crazy. It's even okay if your work is totally frivolous. That's allowed. It is all allowed. Your own reasons to create are reason enough. Merely by pursuing what you love, you inadvertently end up helping us plenty. There is no love which does not become help. That is taught by the theologian, Paul Tillich, theologian. Do whatever brings you to life, then follow your own fascinations, obsessions, and compulsions. That trust them. Create whatever causes a revolution in your heart. The rest will take care of itself. And that is true, because we see people today who like try to get it right and they end up not having the right formula and their work comes out dead and boring and dull. And I see that more often than not. So yeah, do what feels good for you and the rest will take care of itself. A lot of people will say, oh, I made this to save the world. I made this because I know women are feeling broken. I know that people are struggling with da-da-da. No, like, you don't need to make art. You don't need to make a business. You don't need to start anything to help other people, because if you really want to help somebody, there are like millions of ways, and the trying to help, it makes people feel awkward and uncomfortable, which she also discusses. It's like, you can recognize the people who live for others by the haunted look on the faces of others, which is from the British columnist Catherine Whitehorn. And it's like, I get that too. Like, when people say, yeah, I just did this to help. And it's like, you had to, that's it? It's not. Odds are it's not going to be enough. And odds are you should just make and say, I like doing this, so that's why I do it. Like, just be honest, because we won't know it's not true, because it's like you're selling something for $500. If you really want to help, just do something for free. Anyway, that's another thing that I think about with creatives. Like, oh yeah, I did this to help, but I want to make money. Like, just be honest. And don't say that you're helping people, because odds are no. Like, no, you're not. Sorry, but that's my opinion. So yeah, if you're gonna say you want to help others, at least don't put a price tag on it.